Hi everyone. Welcome to No Dirty Whites by 46 Out. I don't know why I'm doing the intro today, but we are discussing Dale Steyn and some of his not some, just two of his Twitter tweets with sent here. Yeah.
Yes, so something happened. If you are like me, you tend to live under the rock. Some things may time they are on social media. By the time you get them, it's kind of a bit kind of late. Like people have been talking about it, but it's it was something that kind of interested me because the first time I heard about this was on a Metro FM radio station, and the presenter was talking about it, saying, "How could Dale Steyn tweet this, and how could he say that?" And then the second tweet, I guess it happened within the morning. It's almost like he's trying to move away from what he said, but he didn't apologize, and they like what happened. And
Liked or didn't like what happened?
no, they like the fact that he still showed who he is, as in he didn't apologize
Oh, okay.
in his second statement.
Second tweet as a follow up to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first tweet, if you have missed it or if you live under a rock like this guy here, Dale Steyn tweeted, Maphaka realizing the difference between under 19 and the Pro League, baptism of fire. That's just the tweet. And it had a lot of Twitter folk going crazy or upset, emotional, and all of that. The strange thing is, I saw it on the same day it happened, but because we're different, I don't live under a rock, though I do live under a rock, which is Table Mountain. But I saw it on the same day and I was like, clickbaiting, rage farming, all of that. But it's kind of on brand, in my opinion, from some of the tweets that I've seen from the man. So, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and then came with the second one, obviously, saying he feels for Kwena. I woke up feeling for Kwena Maphaka today, but I know he's surrounded by some amazing people at MI, and he's gonna be absolutely fine. His first experience, regardless of the result or performance, should still be the most amazing cricket experience he he's ever had. At just 17, it's only upwards from here. Well done, young man. And he does that emoji with the thumb and the pinky out, and the three other ones looking down.
Isn't that what they call yip yip?
I don't know.
That sign. It's like yip yip in the Cape Flats.
Well,
Yip yip.
it's more like was.
Is it way? Okay.
Like,
not bad.
but anyways, so I looked at this and I didn't see. Molefe said something. It's on brand, and for me, I didn't see anything racist in the tweet.
Is me saying it's on brand sounding like I'm saying it's racist?
No. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm saying more like what you're saying. Well, I didn't see anything racist within the tweet. This is for me what happened. He went to bed, right? As a cricket, Dale Steyn is a cricket fan before he's a cricket player.
Allegedly. Or seemingly.
So, as someone who consumes a lot of cricket, he's going to have his favorite players. He's going to see things, and obviously, he's a cricket legend. He has the most Test wickets for South Africa. So, anyone that comes within I'm not going to say to him, everyone needs to get some sort of approval, I would say. And maybe he's here to give Kwena his approval. Maybe he's given Kwena his approval, but it feels like a lot of people are giving Kwena way too much credit at a very young age. And that is something that he, as Dale Steyn, never really got at the same age. This is where the fan comes in.
Yeah.
So I think when he went to go, he talked about the baptism of fire. I think he spoke as a fan.
So you're saying the first tweet was generally coming from a fan perspective,
A fan, not necessarily a fan of Kwena, but
a fan of
for
cricket. Now, I just want to say this. When I first saw the tweet, I just thought he's condescending. Or it sounds condescending. It lands condescending. And I have to maybe not even explain, but just to elaborate on that. White people speak in a certain way. If you've worked with them, if you've gone to school with them, you know they speak in a certain way. And because we exist in a country that has cultural differences, it's bound to feel like a racist comment to people who have been disenfranchised, and may not have or may not want to even have a lengthy experience of or consideration of how we are all different. Similarly to white people, generally white people don't care how you feel about what they say. They just said what they said, and it is what it is to them. So that's how it landed.
And I don't know Steyn, so I can't say Steyn's a racist person. Um, but one thing that I can say is that when he woke up in the morning, it felt like he's no longer the fan. Now he's more what we would expect from someone like Dale. That's what the public expects from him, because he was more of a, not necessarily, I won't say mentor or anything like that, but as someone who mine in cricket. Let's say there's a coach that's more the coach, more that's more the cricket legend, the South African cricket legend type of situation. Saying, well, at a specific age, you've done well, it's your experience and all of that. And that's what everyone is saying. Because, to be honest, was that tweet really wrong, the first one? It wasn't. Was it a baptism of fire? It was. And it wasn't just, he's the things about Kwena, that was his debut T20 match in the IPL. He got the baptism of fire, but everyone had fire.
It was
Everyone
a terrible
got,
day.
yeah. Every bowler got hit. MI consisted 277 runs. Knight Riders also considered a lot of runs. They considered 246 runs. That's ridiculous. So you can think of how the pitch was. It was probably a flat pitch. I didn't watch the match. I didn't watch the match, so I don't know what lines Kwena was playing. I couldn't record the match because I usually, matches that I can't watch, I would usually record. But yes, so for me, I still say, I did not see it as a racist incident.
So
Was
you're
it?
reacting to
Maybe.
the fact that a lot of people are deeming it a racist tweet.
Yes. Do I think it was, or do I think it was necessary for him to say that? For Dale Steyn, it wasn't necessary. He could have lived without saying that, or you could have just said it was a hot day at the office for Kwena.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you said something earlier. You said in that tweet, Dale Steyn was a cricket fan.
Yes.
And a white South African cricket fan.
Yes. But at the same time, the most important thing about Dale, before that, he still has a career in cricket.
No, I'm not disputing that.
No. But I think my point is that he could have gone without saying that, on the basis of one day he's going to work with Ukwena, for example. Chances are Ukwena has, because in his second tweet he's saying MI has a great team around. There's Malinga, who's the bowling coach.
Yeah.
There's Pollard there.
Yeah.
And there's also the Jasrom Bumrah, one of the best bowlers in the world. But one thing that we can't move away as well is that Kwena has a mentor in KG. Dale has played with KG. So again, what does that tweet also does? Does that also kind of put a strain in the relationship between Dale and KG? Because again, if he's going to talk about does Kwena have good people around him, one of the good people around Kwena is KG.
Yeah.
And KG does play for MI Cape Town, so he's also kind of part of the MI Indians family in a way.
Yeah. I just want to say something on what you just said now. Will it create a strain or whatnot? I don't think it will. And the reason I say that is that black people are generally conditioned to
Look the other way.
to look the other way. And we exist in a country that grooms black kids from home. That when a white person does something strange that you may not agree with and you may not feel comfortable about, don't address it, look the other way, right? So I don't think it will be a big issue. It is a big issue, but it won't be a big issue going further. And again, people work on the basis of maintaining relations and maintaining smiles and maintaining pleasantries. And I think Kagiso, more specifically, is a very professional young man. He is also very smart. He's very savvy, considering his moves. Yes. So I think it's going to be a water off a duck's back kind of situation for Kagiso, and I'm assuming that he will relay that kind of persona or approach to Kwena as well. But I think because we're humans and the people around Kwena will address this or speak to Kwena about it, who may not be in Kagiso's circle, and they may not treat it the same way Kagiso will treat it. So his extended family or his extended friendships or his extended circle as Ukwena will speak about this incident when he returns, or maybe they've spoken about it already, but it will have a specific dent on his view of Dale.
But I think that's where also it's important where, as a young man or young cricketer, Kwena, where he now, true, he's playing in the professional league. He needs to behave in a specific way, understand specific things, and the key thing is for him to know who to trust
and who to listen to.
Yeah. So, because at the end of the day, people will say, but Kwena's rise was fast. Yes, that is true. But people's roads are not always the same. And now another thing that people tend to say, because Kwena is black, was CSA involved in pushing Kwena. Kwena is here to play for the Proteas. That's
we can't say CSA was involved.
CSA is not involved in this young man's. He actually did it all on his own to some extent,
and through the union that he plays for.
I wouldn't. Yes, but again, I'm putting him, and I'm also putting his agency.
Yes.
I'm the agent.
Management
where he's at. Why do I say this? It's because he went to the Under-19 World Cup, the young man, and got 22 wickets, 21 wickets, or 21 or 22 wickets. Mm-hmm. That was the second most wickets anyone has ever got in a single Under-19 World Cup. Do you get what I'm saying? So he did that on his own and earned the player of the tournament, all on his own.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? CSA is not involved. I'm not saying CSA didn't help him train and all that other stuff, but that was just him. No one talking at the background, doing deals in the background. Then the young man went to go play for the Lions. Mm-hmm. When he went to go play for the Lions, all the matches the Lions won, Kwena was playing in. Mm-hmm. He shared the new ball with KG. You know, and that was that. And someone got injured at MI, Indians. And what happened next? He stepped in. They inquired about his services. They got his services. Yeah. All on the basis of one thing and one thing only. It was his work. You know, so without even dragging this topic any further, I really do think Dale should not probably have said what he had said.
But he said it.
Do I think Dale is racist? I don't think he was racist. Maybe.
Also, this is not about racism. It really isn't about racism. It's about the fact that we have cultural differences as black people, and white people speak in a specific way, and black people receive it in a specific way because of how we're conditioned.
And we are South Africans. Also know your responsibility, because as I was saying, Dale is still involved in cricket. He's not just a player that has retired, but he's also a coach. For me, that's it. I think Kwena is going to do well, but on my end, I'm done. Scent is out. Ms. Muller, if you still want to say something?
No, we'll just write something below this.
Okay.
Have a lovely Friday, and to all those who observe Easter, good one.